This is a review of Model 1's Jelly Gel Nail Polishes box. It says Re-Define on it. It's 6 different nude colors of Jelly Gel Polish. Comes with some cards in it with some like inspirational quotes. Has this poster here which has some advertisements and like a workout plan on it. And then of course every box comes with gel nail polish usage and tips, that type of thing. Okay, so there are 6 different colors of jelly gel polishes. They're all in nude colors here. We have 1636, 1637, 1640, 1647, 1649, and 1673. These are the colors in that same order, starting from left to right. Okay, and then you have them, let's see. I have them to show you with 1 coat or 2. So 1636, 1 coat, 2 coats. 1637 here. This is 1 coat and 2 coat. 1640. This one here. 1 coat and 2 coats. Then we have 1647. This is 1 coat and 2 coats. Okay. 1649. This one here. So 1 coat and 2 coats for 1649. And then we have 1673. 1 coat, 2 coats, and that is 1673. Those are the 6 different shades that we have here in order. Like I said, we have each of them with 1 coat and with 2 coats. 1 coat here on the fingers, and then we have 2 coats here on the swatch sticks. And I have included some colors that would be complementary with doing a nail art design of possibly some type of flowers. I was thinking maybe cherry blossoms, but I am going to show you a complicated way and an easier way, whether you want to go gel liners or you want to go with something easy like these flowers and something simple like a rhinestone glue. Okay, so let's try out some of these colors, see how they look. Thinking I'll do my ring finger with this 1673, which is like the milky white with a lavender tint to it. And then I will do 1636 on the rest of my fingers, which is pink color. It's a nice cover color. Of course, if you're doing longer nails, this might be a little see-through. But since these are shorties, it shouldn't have an issue with that. polish is applying very well. Absolutely loving the color. It's a beautiful jelly polish. Model 1's never disappoints. Even on the free edge where you can kind of see over it, it's not too see-through with just the one coat. But we're going to do 2 coats, so it should cover even better. I'm going to finish these up off camera and I'll come back. So I put on 2 colors here, which are more along the lines of what I think would match my skin tone. And then I put on the darker colors here too, just to kind of see how they would look. And I think they're really pretty. And I also wanted to put other options out there for those who are darker than me, which is, you know, pretty much everybody. I'm pretty pale. So I'm just going to do some simple line work and some flower appliques just to show you some things you can do with these colors to kind of just to jazz them up a little bit. You know, nothing too hard, something you can do as a beginner. Simple things like adding some rhinestones or pearls. I got this in a 2-pack for like $8 on Amazon. And then these, I can't remember if I got them on Amazon or Shein. I think I got them on Amazon, but if I did get them on Shein, they were like $1 or $2. So I will show you a few things you can do, and then you can kind of take it from, you know, what level you're on, basic or mid or advanced, you know, if it's your dominant hand or your non-dominant hand. I'm right-handed, so I'll be doing a little bit more line work on my left hand and a little bit more of the appliques on my right hand. So we will get going on that. Okay, I'm just going to be using something simple, just this Beetles rhinestone glue to put on some cuticle rhinestones and pearls. No, either way, this is always messy. It doesn't matter what I do, it is always messy. So I like to keep some alcohol right here. Have that at the ready. Okay, so what I feel like is the easiest for me is to just take a little bit of glue and put it on this tool that comes with it. It's just a dotting tool on one side and a brush on the other. And then I just take a little bit of glue and start in the middle, put a little dot, take the brush, and just kind of spread it out a little bit along the cuticle, just so that there's some glue already spread out here. Of course, you may need a little bit more, but you're always going to want to go in with a little bit less first. So I'll just start here at the cuticle with some glue, and of course this doesn't cure until you put it in the lamp, which is wonderful because it gives you plenty of time to work with it. So I'll just go ahead and take my little picker here, and I'm going to put a few pearls to start with. I like to put a bigger one in the center, just like the one size up, and then the smaller ones to the side. I don't know, I just think it looks better that way. It's just me personally. So I use this little tool here, and no big deal if you don't get it completely centered the first time. This glue gives you some time to play. So you can just go ahead and keep placing those as you see fit. Just be careful to not get the glue onto the picker here, or it makes it a real pain trying to get the picker off and pick up your next one. Been there, done that. Pain in the rear. So what I'll do is I'll just keep going until I have the whole cuticle covered. And once the whole cuticle is covered, I'll just go ahead and flash cure this in like a mini nail lamp. Of course, if you don't have a mini one, you can use the big one. It doesn't matter. You know, it just at least needs a flash cure until you decide that you're all finished with it and ready to put on a top coat. So just kind of push it around. And like I said, this is cured with the UV, so you have plenty of time to play. You don't have to worry about it drying on you while you're trying to figure out what you want to do. And you know, with these cuticle rhinestones or pearls, you know, it's kind of just whatever you feel like doing. It's not a big deal. I like to use this silicone tool to kind of get them right where I'd like them. But if you don't have that, no big deal. A toothpick works just fine. You can also use a dotting tool to move it around. You can use the other side of the picker. You know, whatever works. You can use the edge of your nail if you have to. I mean, you don't really want to get the gel on your fingers if you can, because of that whole allergy thing. But if you don't have a sensitivity and it doesn't bother you, whatever works. So now there's just a little decoration, and instead of plain polish now, you have pretty little nail. As you can see. And then what I would probably do is just keep going along each nail, but on the accent nail I would probably put some rhinestones. So I'm going to go off camera, finish this up, and come right back and show you the finished product. So I'm just going to show you where I'm at so far. Got this on the cuticle, nothing here, just a little side one here, cuticle here, nothing on the pinky. So I'll show you something very simple on the first finger. I'm just going to take the glue and I'm going to put as straight a line as I can get it, almost to the end, not quite. it is simple, you can see it doesn't look so bad. So I'm just gonna go ahead and move on to my dominant hand, and what I'm thinking I'm gonna do is some simple line work and then add on my little flower appliques that I made with the caviar beads. So I'm going to get started on that. Okay, so I think I'm just going to do a couple simple lines here so that I have basically branches for my flowers to go on. So I'll just do a very thin line here. And it doesn't have to be perfect, you know. Trees are organic, so they're not even, and that's the beauty of doing things such as a tree. Now, no big deal if, like, see, that's not what I wanted. So just take some alcohol, you can wipe it right off, no big deal. So just gonna wipe it with a dry one and try again. It's no big deal at all. So you just want to keep some isopropyl alcohol on hand, some lint-free wipes, maybe even like a detail brush of some sort. That way, if you don't like it, it's no big deal. As long as you haven't cured it, you can simply wipe it off. So now I'll just try it again. And that's a little better. So now I can just take my little lamp, and you want to make sure that you cure it in between each step with the polishes. So since I'm going to go in with another color or an applique, I want to make sure I cure the black before I do anything else. That way it doesn't smudge or, you know, move or anything like that. Basically, anytime you have gel, it's not set until it's cured with the lamp. Okay, now that that's all done curing, I'm just going to take a little bit of my glue and I'm just going to put it right where I want to put these flowers. So right on the tip of my branches. Now, mind you, I would recommend putting it not quite on the tip, you know, a little before the tip so that you have room. You know, use some wiggle room on where you're going to put them. That way you're not trying to push all the glue over to where you want it, because that doesn't always work. Then I'm just going to take my picker, and since this is my whitish color, I'm going to take my pink flowers. Now mind you, I pre-made these. I took the caviar beads and glued them on and cured them already, just to make it a little easier for application. That way, when it came time to put them on, all I had to do was pick them up and place them. I didn't have to fumble with the beads or curing or anything like that. So now I can just go ahead and cure the whole thing. So now I have them where I want them. I'm just going to double check that I have them exactly how I want them, which I'm actually going to turn this one just a little bit. Okay, so that's why we double check. Measure twice, cut once. I believe that's the saying. throw your lamp on, let that cure, and then it's all set. Okay, it's all cured, and you can see the flowers actually turn colored because they're UV sensitive. So now I'm going to put my top coat on this one because I know I'm not going to do anything else to this one. And you know, even if I change my mind, no big deal. I can always do the design on top of this top coat, put another layer of top coat, and it'll be fine. So I'm just taking my Model 1's top coat, glossy top coat, putting that on. You want to make sure that you cover the flower appliques and the caviar beads, because those caviar beads can lose their finish after a few days or weeks, depending on how rough you are with your nails. And then we're just going to cure it again. Okay, so I've just done some white and some black hearts, and I'm going to do some silver and pink as well. So I'm going to show you how I did that. Super simple. You're just going to do 3 dots, okay? And then you'll join the dots. So what we'll do is we'll do 3 dots in a triangle. See the 3 pink dots in the triangle? Then you're just going to join them. You just pull it down to make basically an arrow, and then you just push the gel around to turn it into a heart. Now you can do this with a toothpick if you don't have a dot or tool. Alright, we are all finished, and this is where we are. We did a pink and milky white, and we did the light and dark brown. We did the dominant hand, you know, beginner art, and we did the non-dominant hand beginner art here. Honestly, you can do pretty much all of it with just the rhinestone glue, some rhinestones, dotting tool. And this was the review for the Model 1's jelly gel polishes, the Re-Define. And again, these are the colors here. Okay, and these are with 1 coat each. So that's about what it should look like. Mine are with 2 coats. Alright, so thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff, and come back and see me again at Pretty Impressive Nails. Thank you so much.